Broncos, no two programs have rocked the establishment more than these two, and it's built a rivalry between them. It's been nasty at times. It's had its fair share of cheap shots and ruined seasons, all in the quest for the milk can. Fresno State will kick it off, and we will be underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Boise State's offense will get first crack at it today. The Broncos pulled out a close one against the Bulldogs the last time they met.
And that was a big win by Boise State, too. That's one their fans have been celebrating, and the players carrying that milk can trophy off the field. They're hoping to do that again today.
And I think having an opportunity to make another statement or to revenge some of that, right? That's the beautiful thing about the rivalry games. It sticks with you. It's posted all over social media everywhere, and you got a chance at redemption.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
It's complete. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Off the play fake on 1st down. Under fire. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Broncos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass. Trying to set up the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. And the Broncos will call on their punt team. Oh, it's off the side of his foot. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. So Fresno State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
The blue turf rumbling on this 3rd down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Nunez. Safe completion on the screen. Breaks into the open.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a 1st down. Nice start for this offense.
And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field, and nowadays you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
The give to the back. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. The Bulldogs want to crank the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Grab behind the line. It's Valentine. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Fresno State lines up with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Fresno State. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. 1st and 10. They'll go back to the ground. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. The Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. That's the end of the period. Fresno State has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. And the Broncos will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. The give to the back. Turning it on. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Looking for a gap. It's Valentine. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. And the Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and short equals bow up, be physical, move a hole, get a gap, let my back fall forward. That back had nowhere to run, no push up front. Got to be more physical, Jesse, on those 2nd down and short situations.
So for that point, David, I think you got to stick with it if you're on offense. As a staff, challenge your guys to get some push up front. You've recruited this position really well. You need these guys to move some bodies because you've got a talented guy in the backfield that can hurt this defense if you just give him a crease.
The Bulldogs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Tight ends are supposed to be the quarterback's security blanket, especially down here in the red zone, and that time, he just dropped it.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Snagged out of the air. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring.
Really nice play call there because the defense might have been thinking on 3rd and short in the red zone. They're probably going to run the football. Instead, they throw it, catch them off guard, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Looking to get it in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Pushes ahead. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, 2 plays in a row, David. They're just running their heads into the wall. Just physical play by this D-line.
And this defensive line and these linebackers are playing downhill, playing aggressive. Can I sneak that tight end behind him and find him in some open space? Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too. And you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Broncos are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Couldn't fight his way out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. Give to the running back. Pass to Sticks and still on his feet. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Leaves it with the running back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Trying to burn this defensive back. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp.
That's a great play by the defensive back, swatting away that football on that deep pass.
This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Grabs it in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Fresno State right back to the line. On the ground, it's Valentine.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game.
There he goes. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Had to throw it before he wanted. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Man, I like the response by this defense. They've given up some yards, gotten all the way down here near the goal line. but 2 straight plays, 2 straight incompletions, now forcing a 3rd down. They'll be happy.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Snags a quick pass on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Wants to go up top. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Broncos line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. To the air, it's Nunez. Fakes the grab.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
On target to the left. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They build their attack around those big plays, and they got one to give them a 1st and 10 in the red zone at the 18. Here comes the heat. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
You know, if you're going to complete these dagger throws, you've got to have great anticipation as a quarterback. You almost got to throw it before the receiver comes out of the break. You need better timing on that.
Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Broncos will boot it away to start the 2nd half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and... Oh, he's got some space. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Bulldogs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Guys, they first played in 1977. They've had their battles in the WAC, the Mountain West, and here they are again today.
Yeah, they've changed conferences, and it's kind of an interesting rivalry, Palmer, because they don't play every year. So, but it's been kind of neutral the last 10 matchups, so good little rivalry, still budding, still blooming.
Yeah, it's a fun one to watch, David. This thing really kicked off back when Boise State joined the WAC, and that year they upset then number 8 Fresno State. I think that's when people around the country started paying more attention to this rivalry.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The blue turf rumbling on this 3rd down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this 2nd half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Fresno State right back to the line. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. It's complete on the right side. Hauled down at the 38-yard line and a big pickup of 15 yards there.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Finds a man on the left. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Nunez. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
And the third down pass is knocked away by the D.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range.
Lined up, they fake it, and the kicker's looking to pass. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. To the air on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And now on second down for this offense. This time they'll go to the running game. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. And the Broncos really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. New set of downs after the completion. The give on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quick completion to the right. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
Man, that D tackle is cat quick. He exploded out of his three-point stance, got immediately into the backfield, and he was able to get that tackle for loss.
Breaks out another sweet move and gets it down to the 40. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. He'll already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Fires to the right. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
All right, sense of urgency now has to go through the roof for this team. They needed their defense to come up with that turnover right there. So if you're on offense, you got to get these plays called. You got to get aggressive, take some shots, because you can now go and win this game.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. The Broncos can really attack on this 2nd and short. Bringing the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number 1 for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit again. He's been sacked several times. Like, this offensive line's got to do a better job.
You got to give this defense tons of credit because they have been lights out. They have not allowed a single point so far, and a big reason why is how well they're playing on the back end. They came into this game knowing the offense was going to try to throw the football, but they're not giving anything up, and another great job back.
Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Touchdown, Broncos! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. How about this? A 2-point conversion coming.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. And he has had this offense clicking on all cylinders the entire game. He's been elite in every aspect. He's thrown the ball on time. He's made big plays down the field. He's punched it in when they've gotten opportunities. You just couldn't ask for anything more. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll try it again. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the 4th quarter, they're going to look his way. So the defense really needs to have a plan.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
A really good play by this defense. Seeing it, attacking it, go.
Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
The Bulldogs are in the hurry-up.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going. You're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Setting up the screen. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking downfield, it's Nunez. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Fresno State. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll go to the ground. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Looking deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Boise State. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Dropping back, it's Nunez. Got his man in the middle. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on third down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but... And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Taking it the other way. And after making the interception, a terrific return to put his offense in great field position at the 42. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. To the air on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Watson. Tripped up for the tackle. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. Going the other way, and he's got room. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35. Got some room to run. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Bulldogs just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed